Hi Cancer, this is your early September tarot reading. Hope you're well. This is your, like I said, early September general reading. Now, what I really wanted to say was this is a general reading, and please watch your sun, moon, and rising. I know it resonates for me, so you decide if it does for you. And of course, this is still a general reading, so if you'd like me to look into your situation, please drop me an email. It's in the description box below, and I do this over Skype. The prices start at £80 for half an hour, and we can look into your situation. You can do this over Skype, so you can be based anywhere. And of course, let's get started. This is a general reading, so I pre-shuffled the cards. I've said that about 3 times, but it is retrograde, so there's no harm repeating it. I've just had a bit of a long day. So, like I said, the cards are pre-shuffled. Your cards are 4 of Wands upright, the World upright, Ace of Cups upright. Ugh, sorry about that. Then you've got 9 of Swords upright. And then we have the Hangman upright. Cancer. It seems like the start of the month, you're coming to a wish fulfillment. I normally don't get that with this card, but I obviously heard that, so I had to say it. There's something that you've been working on, and you're going to come to a closure which you're going to be happy about. That means there's a new beginning that comes once something comes to a close, and there's a new beginning, which is quite, you've got the World card, and then you've got Ace of Cups. So even though Ace of Cups is not a major arcana, it is a beginning of new emotional fulfillment. And I think for some of you, this could be the start of something. Maybe you get married, and now the new relationship starts, and then it's going to take some work. So it might be that there are some, you have to deal with new things, and because they are new, we human beings can be sometimes, I believe, and I feel that as well, that change is something that we are most averse to, and so that's something that is most constant in our life. However, I feel this is not something major, but there is some sleeplessness, there is some I'm trying to sense discernment. You're trying to really stand on your ground and say, okay, I've fought now, I've done what I needed to do, and now I can move forward. And even though it's followed right after the Ace of Cups, I feel there is a new beginning, but you're kind of still being a bit more reserved. There is something that is troubling you and bothering you, even though there is a happy home situation to start with, and then there is an emotional fulfillment. But then after that, I feel something happens, and you're kind of feeling let down, tired, on your own for some of you, and then you're in a process of evaluation all by yourself. I think there's a solitary feel to it, Cancer. In the beginning, you're very happy. You're happy where you are, who you are, and this could be that you're with your person. You feel you've come at a point where you're happy in this relationship. You feel emotionally fulfilled, but there is something that is stopping you from moving forward after that point, and there is an evaluation period that starts. And I know that Mercury is going to go. We're going to come out of shadow period completely at this time towards the end of this reading, which is the mid-month. So that is the period that's going to be the period where you're going to be more solitary. There's going to be a lot to deal with, and there's too much to deal with, and you're like all by yourself. And there's too much that you're, and the Hangman for me is sometimes where you were guided, and you're getting a lot of guidance here. maybe not in front of your eyes, but more internal. There's a lot of introspection that's happening. You're contemplating, and contemplating not mentally but more spiritually. There's insights coming to you, and I think that's a position that you're going to be at the end, by the mid of this month. And and that's a good situation to be in, to evaluate which way you want to progress. So I think, obviously I didn't do any cards after that, but when I do the mid month, I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing progress at that point onwards. So, but for now, I mean, the start of the month, I don't want to discount that. I think there is some happy celebrations. People are moving in, or you're going to visit your family. For some of you, you're happy. There's a happy phase to it. Something's coming to a close, and something coming to a close. Something you worked hard for is now coming to a close. So a cycle is finishing, a completing cycle, which is going to give you a lot of emotional fulfillment. However, sorry about that. And you're going to be you're gonna go into some introspection stage at that point. Yeah. There is Ace of Cups right in the middle, so I think there's a lot of emotional fulfillment that you have. Even though you feel like you're all by yourself, and you feel like you have had your battles, you have fought your battles, but I still feel that there is a up and down feeling with this, where some part of it you are quite emotionally fulfilled, but then I think the emotion is there, but the logic is preventing the fulfillment, the complete fulfillment. And there's more materialistic things that are affecting your emotional fulfillment as well. But yeah, you're going to move to a stage where you're going to be more by yourself, and you're going to then evaluate this, and maybe even for some of you, consult some people, or even you can call me for a reading, because I see some of you having readings done. That's why I said that. If you think you need to, if there's any guidance that I can provide, or any reader can provide, then that's what we are here for. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. I'm happy that the evaluation happens rather than, after Nine of Swords, you've got the Hangman. So there is a period of introspection, evaluation, but I think it gives me a very calm feel that this calm is going to result into something more fruitful for you. So here we have it. There's some traveling for some of you. That might involve some traveling, going home, or moving in with your partner, or something of that nature. So there's something coming together, and then there is that period. So I think in the beginning, in the first week or so, it's all going to be good for you. On that note, I think that's all I'm getting. On that note, I'm going to take your leave. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I shall speak to you very soon. Bye for now.